Hey guys, welcome back. Happy Monday. Hopefully, you had a nice weekend. We're back at it for another week of online instruction. Before we get into it, a couple of announcements. Number one, um, really want to make sure you guys are working hard. We only have but a couple more weeks. So work hard, dig deep. Let's make sure that these last couple of weeks are stellar. Let's finish strong. Number two, we will not have any online videos or daily assignments due Friday or the following Monday. No daily assignments, no online videos. And that is because it's Memorial Day. So we're taking a 4-day weekend. So we only have video lessons on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday for math. You have your PEP and your specials on Wednesday. So um, you also have IXL lessons, even though we're not having daily assignments on Friday. Your IXL and problem of the week are going to be due on Friday. So that's all written out in the email that I sent out on Sunday. But it also, I want to make sure that you hear it directly from my voice to your ears so that you kind of know what the plan is. So today and tomorrow, we are going to be solving linear systems by multiplying first. So what we want to do is we want to look at these problems and see what we can do to solve them by first multiplying them. Okay, because when we multiply them, um, that is a great way to solve them and to see if we can eliminate them. So actually, that was yesterday's. I mean, not tomorrow's. Whoopsie. So here is today's. So the problems are 6x plus 5y equals 19. And the second equation is 2x plus 3y equals 5. Now, the idea of this elimination method is to try to get rid of one of your variables. Okay, the way that we would do this is by having the opposite coefficient. Okay, so if I have a 6x here, what can I do to this 2x to have it be the opposite coefficient? Well, the opposite of 6x would be negative 6x. So what can I multiply by 2 to make it a negative 6? Did you say multiply it by negative 3? You would be right. So what we're going to do is we're going to multiply this entire equation here by negative 3. So we're going to multiply it times, oops, I probably should put that on the outside. Here, let's just erase the whole thing. We're going to multiply it by negative 3. So times negative 3. Now, watch what happens here. So I have 2x times negative 3. That's going to give me negative 6x. There we go. That's what we're trying to do. And then we have a negative 3 times 3y. That's going to give me negative 9y. My pen is not working. 9y. There we go. And then negative 3 times 5 is going to give me negative 15. So I have now written an equivalent equation. And I'm going to keep my same equation that I had over here, 6x plus 5y equals 19. Now I'm ready to rock. I'm ready to roll. Okay, so my first thing I'm going to do is if I look here, 6x minus 6y, hey, that cancels each other out. I have 5y and I have negative 9y. If I were to solve that, add the equations, I would get negative 4y. And then if I have 19 and negative 15, if I were to solve that, I would get positive 4. I divide by negative 4 to isolate the variable from both sides. That cancels each other out. I divide 4 by negative 4, and I am left with y equals negative 1. So what I did is I looked at my equation. I looked at what would give me the opposite coefficient. I then multiplied the entire equation by that number, and then I solved it. Now, I'm not finished yet because I solved for one of my variables. Now what I do is I go back to my original equation and I plug in the value for y. So either equation would work. I'll pick the 2x one. So 2x, solving for x, plus 3 times negative y, I'm sorry, negative 1, oh boy, equals 5, okay? So now we're going to solve for x. So 3 times negative 1 gives you negative 3. I drop my 2x here. 2x plus negative 3. My pen's stuck here. Having a little bit of trouble here tonight. And that equals 5. Okay. I now want to get rid of my negative 3. So I would add 3 to both sides. So 5 plus 3 gives me 8. And that cancels out here. And I'm left with 2x. I'm going to slide over here. 2x equals 8. I'm going to divide, do the inverse operation to isolate my variable. Divide by 2 from this side. I'm going to divide by 2 from this side. 2 divided by 2 cancels out. And x equals 4. How about that? So we just solved this linear system or system of equations by multiplying first. And that's the strategy that we're going to work on both today and for tomorrow's lesson, so that we feel pretty comfortable with this before moving on. So work hard, ask questions, and I'll see you guys back here tomorrow. Thanks so much.